What up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Cooking with Tam Bams. And before we get started on this pecan pie, can we appreciate the fact that I'm at 1K? I'm at 1K. Just stay tuned and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So for today's recipe, this is everything you're gonna need. 4 eggs, the cornstarch. This is a cup. Vanilla extract, I'll tell you how much that is. A half a cup of sugar, unsalted butter. I think this is 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, cinnamon, pots, measuring cups, pie crust, and pecan halves, and a mixing bowl. So here's everything. Let's get cooking. And as always, I will have everything in the description box. So we're gonna start off with melting my butter. And I already preheated my oven to 325. Show that melt. All right, go back in there. Gonna melt that down. And I have already had my my stove up on medium high to start this, to move this process a little bit longer for you guys. So we're just gonna melt this down.
Like with you with the pot,
yeah,
and a spoon, and you're like mixing it. Also, you also need a catchphrase for your shirts.
what kind of catchphrase?
Like, let's get cooking or something.
Oh, good idea.
Just a little bit, yeah.
All right.
A little bit.
We're gonna add the half a cup of sugar. Cook that down. And then one teaspoon of cinnamon. I don't like how that looks. Get out any chunks that's in there. You don't want any chunks in there. And my cinnamon, for some reason, probably sitting in that pantry past that. And then I'm gonna add the 1 cup of cornstarch. Ooh. So we're gonna cook this down so that the sugar is completely broken down in the process. So this is gonna take some time, but you're gonna make sure that all the sugar is cooked down. So I'm gonna say this is 1 deep dish pie, but I got 2 regular ones. We're gonna find out if this is going to be 2 pies when I go to add everything to it. But this should be 1 deep dish if you like deep dish. I personally do not. I feel like it's too much pie when I'm eating it, so I prefer regular crust. But if you guys see my caramel video, I'm looking for the same consistency as that caramel. So this is going to take a little bit of time. Most of my videos, you're going to see me stirring. Why are you shaking your head?
It's just weird. Oh, yeah, Mommy. This reminds me. This looks like those little Squid Game cookies. We should make a that kind of video.
What?
Yeah, because they're mostly famous. I saw one get 10,000 likes and followers just for making some cookies. Like the circle, the star, and the square.
That's
Or,
crazy.
no, the triangle, yeah.
Every time I have to stir for a long time, it reminds me of the roux for gumbo. And it's so time consuming, but it'd be so delicious when you're done. No pain, no gain, I guess. So every time I lift this up, I'm just looking for whether or not I can still see the sugar. I want the sugar to break. See, you can you see that now? You can still see the sugar, so I'm gonna keep stirring until I break it down completely.
I kind of zoomed it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still kind of little sugar particles.
You said it's what?
Sugar particles?
I think it's granules. And try not to spill this because I'm spilling it onto my stove and I can smell it burning, and this does not smell good. This smells wonderful. Try to get my peoples ready for Thanksgiving. Listen. And if you're watching this video, hopefully you watch my sweet potato pie video.
You made it?
Yes, Melody.
Oh.
Which is in my list of videos. It's become very popular. So if you don't like pecan pie, try that recipe for my... So it's coming to a boil, which is what we want. And if you feel like your stove is getting a little too hot, just lift it up just a little bit and continue to stir. But I feel like mine's is at a good heat, and it's on medium high. Or maybe that's more medium. So what I want to say about this is I don't want to bore you guys with watching me stir this, so I'm just going to kind of come back and so you can see, and I'll tell you how long you should do it approximately, and then I'll show you what the consistency should be when you're done. But I don't want to use my whole time watching me stir because it's boring, of course. And I notice now from YouTube that people like things to happen quickly, even though it takes a lot longer. So we'll come back in a little bit. You see it's changing. It's getting to that consistency of caramel. So you're just gonna keep stirring, and trust me guys, it's gonna be worth it. I know it seems like a lot of stirring, but it's just gonna be so delicious, and it smells so good. But look, it is getting there. Sticking it up like we want. Alright. We are almost there. Look how, ooh. Look how thick. You zooming in on that, man?
That looks good. Look.
Alright. So we're gonna take this and put this to the side and let it cool. You can zoom back out, girl. We're gonna let it cool because this is gonna be added to our egg mixture. Alright, So I'm gonna take it off the stove, set it to the side. I already cracked my eggs into this bowl, and I don't recommend these silver bowls for this because I'm about to use a hand mixer, but to speed up the process, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of it. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Caramel mix. I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time. Oops, sorry. And here, look into the pot. I just want y'all to see the consistency you're looking for. And you're gonna make sure you get all of that in there. Girl, you and these camera effects.
Need a little camera action too.
They need to be able to see what I'm doing. Off. You don't need to show. You don't need to show. And now we're gonna fold in our pecans. This is gonna be a 1.5 cups. Just give it a little mix or a lot of mix, but make sure you scrape. And I just want to point out something from my prior video is that I tasted this. I suggest you taste it, see if it's to your liking. Everything I'm telling you, you're gonna love.
What did I do?
But in another video, somebody said that I didn't scrape the side of my bowls, but a lot of these videos are made and then chopped down to be smaller. So if you don't see me do it, if I say it, do it. It doesn't really matter. You shouldn't need to see me do it in order for you to do it. Do it. You need to taste your food. You need to make sure you scrape your sides. So I mean, I just don't like my videos to be super long. Oop. Okay, that was a mishap. Move this out of the way. And now we're gonna see if we're gonna be making 2 pies or 1. And I feel like it's gonna be 2.
It looks like it's gonna be 2.
Me too, I feel like that. Maybe not.
It looks smaller now. Alright. Maybe there is.
Maybe. Let's see. So technically this is not 2 pies. But I'm not about to waste this. So.
That's like half of 2 pies.
Yeah. We're gonna see what it, we're gonna put it in the oven and see what it do. But this is our main pie that we worried about. And we're just gonna see what comes of this one. So now that I did it, I'm gonna recommend that you get 1 deep dish, or you're just gonna have leftovers and just make 1 pie. So it's completely up to you. But yeah, this is it. I'm gonna put these in the oven and I'll come back when they're done. All right, so this is my pies after they've been in the oven for about an hour. Look, my timer hasn't even went off, so a little bit less than that. They're gonna go down. This is my shady one, y'all. This is the one with the extra. We're gonna eat it anyway, but don't mind that one. This is the real deal. This is what I want you guys to see and get into, because once it goes down, I'll cut it so you guys can see the finished product. But look at my pecan pie, and it will drop, and it's gonna be bomb. And yes, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button for my upcoming videos. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. And listen, when they ask you to bring something for Thanksgiving, listen, tell them I will bring the pecan pie. Period.